Celebration! No, listen. Or celebrate. I'm slapping the back. Reminding it.
Welcome back to Kaimana 37. Kaimana Klassik from Waikīkī on Oahu here. This tournament's been going since 1988 and it is rolling now live on ULTI.TV. I'm Stefan Rapazzo. I've got a revolving door of guest commentators. Chris Garth I'm with right now. Do we call him Chris? Do we call him Garth? Whatever I like is what I'm told. Chris, how you doing?
Hey, Steph, aloha. Big mahalo for the opportunity to be in the booth with you tonight. Just a real honor as we celebrate our 37th Kaimana in beautiful Waikīkī at the base of Diamond Head. We call it Lēʻahi. What an honor. What a pleasure to see you again. It's been years, yeah?
I know. I saw Chris this morning. He's like, hey, do you remember me? We spent some time. We crossed paths playing in southern Queensland, northern New South Wales. You were there while I was running the Slamtown Flatboat Club. We had a lot of games down in Byron, and as soon as you brought it up, of course, I did remember. It was a long time ago now, but that's the wonderful thing about this community we are immersed in of Ultimate. You meet people that you haven't seen in decades, years. Your paths cross for fleeting moments, and you get to run into each other again. And those are some of the small joys of being part of this sport. And it's lovely to see you again. And I'm privileged to have the opportunity to be on the mic with you and call a game. I'm excited for it. We've got a game from the Aloha division, Chris. And if their names are any indication, it might be a bit of a looser game than the ones we've had thus far. Bag of Wine, what could their inspiration possibly be, taking on Big and Wet. Now, I know Big and Wet is only a reference to the island they come from, the Big Island, and their weather patterns where it is wet. It couldn't possibly have anything to do with anything else. There's no other insinuations about it, but that's it, Big and Wet. It is island, geographic, and weather-based notions. And we're about to get into this one. For all of you following along and watching at home, thanks for being with us. Make sure you jump into the chats, hit that like button, and do all the good things. We've got LFG Schneider. We've got a Schneider fan out there, and a Bow fan or a Bow fan from Kaylee Higgins. But Chris, you live on the island here. Are you born and raised here? What's your story? How do you end up here?
Yeah, so as a native Hawaiian, growing up in the South, actually in North Carolina in the 80s, spending my time between Honolulu with certain pockets of my family and North Carolina. As I graduated from university, did a gap year as a ski bum in Vail, ended up in Honolulu with my extended family in 2004 and never really left. So here we are, played a little bit of Ultimate back at Appalachian State in North Carolina before I graduated, and then just kept the tradition alive and found this amazing community. So a true honor to share the game, the sport with so many amazing individuals, and again, to reconnect with you over Ultimate in front of on the world stage.
On the world stage, that is exactly where we are here now with Kaimana Klassik, getting under the lenses and having more people able to see the glory that is Kaimana. Here is Big and Wet in the purple, and they are trying to materialize a break for the first point of the game. The pop pass off target, and that one does not connect. And another chance for Bag of Wine. Ooh, and that one gets away too, and you'll see this wind wreaking havoc both ways. The 22 shirt will pick up here. Steiner looking into the end zone. The around, whoop, 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 and it does work out. The chase there was a bit of a speculator, but they made it work. Big and Wet on the scoreboard, 1-0. So Chris, these teams, are they island teams? Big and Wet, I guess. They're from the Big Island.
Yeah, largely. Big and Wet from the Big Island, of course. The wet side is Hilo side, so maybe I would assume that a good number of them are from the windward side, the Hilo side, the wet side. That's the East Coast.
East, okay.
Right? And then this Bag of Wine team, we got a shout out from one of the spectators, Bao, Haley Higgins. Gave a big shout out to Bao. They are Bag of Wine. They are a local Honolulu team. So a lot of, not exactly, these are our veterans. These are our veterans, but not like the senior veterans. Some Hall of Fame members from our own community, but, and of course the tournament director,
Lev Gerstel out there.
That's right.
Working the far sideline, number 7 on the line for, and what does it say on their jerseys?
Probably says Franzia, and that might be,
like France?
Franzia. It's a goon bag.
It's a goon bag,
Yeah.
which it probably means France. Francia is what the Spanish or the Italians would call France. So maybe it's like meant to make the goon bag seem authentically French, perhaps?
I would consider, in the States we have Milwaukee's Best, which is an incredible beer. Every year, annually, vying for best microbrew. I'm kidding, I say that very sarcastically. It's complete garbage. But I imagine, as it's Milwaukee's best effort to put forth beer, Franzia is France's best box wine.
Yeah, to the same regard then, I get what you're saying. A goon bag, of course, what the Aussies call a bag of wine. Up line, and that is a strong catch. It does get wrestled out, but I think that is going to be a strip. It is indeed. Big and Wet will maintain possession. Schaefer winds up the backhand, sends for goal. He can mack it, but not back to himself. Macks it out of bounds, and Big and Wet will concede possession to Bag of Wine.
That's right, Steph. Looks like Lev's bringing in the disc. I want to commend Zach Cantner on that last big D, really forcing to the hard sideline and causing that error.
Back into play, coffin corner, tough corner to throw out of, and they can't materialize the completion. They go high, and it's taken high. Big and Wet with the first goal, or the next goal. That one to Steve Cho, and it's 2-0. So, Ultimate in Hawaii is most proficient in Oahu, or would you say between Big Island and Oahu there's similar amounts of people playing, or how would you assess that?
I think as the seat, the capital of the state, Hawaii has a larger population, and just by de facto we have more Ultimate players here. But every county, every island has their own tournaments, and they get great representation from all of the other counties coming over, whether it be for a post-Kaimana event, something for Halloween, a couple of ULTI tournaments here and there. There's a lot of good interconfluence between the communities. Everyone plays really well together. In fact, we are the Hawaii Ultimate League Association, so encompassing—
Which is hula.
Hula, correct. Thank you.
Which of course is a dance. Is it a Hawaiian dance?
It is. It's a dance. It's an art, an expression of storytelling. It's kind of like an oral history, but a history through movement, about our culture, kind of our origin stories. It's a beautiful component of our people.
And we had some viewers wondering about the surf culture here in the last game. Jacqueline was admittedly not a surfer. She knows, of course, a bit of something. I know you do a whole bunch of surf in the islands here.
I do, which is in fact why I was in Australia for the first place in 2012. I used to be a commentator for the ASP. I used to do camera stuff, and I used to surf competitively to a certain degree. And it's kept me in Hawaii as well as this Ultimate community, and I am an avid surfer, but I will say I do love me some flat ball.
Yeah, bit of both, bit of flat ball, bit of surf. Beach life is the good life. And this is not Beach Ultimate. We are right next to the beach, though. But this is the good stuff. The preferred surface is the grass. Stay off the grass, kids. I mean, stay on it when you're talking about Ultimate. But I will ask you some more about some of the best beaches to get to once we get through this play here as Big and Wet get another pickup. JP tests, he goes for the up line, the throw a little bit behind, but gets the completion. Ooh, I don't know if that came out exactly as planned, but it still might work. No, it won't. It is out the back. So the North Shore is the famous surf spot in Oahu. That's Pipeline, is that right?
Pipeline's a big one, Waimea's a big one, but of course, even in town, we have so many great breaks for longboarding, for tandem surfing, for canoe surfing. You know, some people think that it's only about the big waves, but often it's about what you can do on the wave. Again, it's like hula, an expression of our culture, up and riding, walking back and forth, or getting barreled on the big waves.
And I guess, I mean, with Hawaii, one of the best things about it is, it might be one of the worst things as well. And that one went right off the head. That's called a falcon in Australia when you get hit in the head with an object of the game. But a falcon there, hopefully she's okay. But I guess one of the best parts about Hawaiian surf is that there's maybe always something, if depending on the wind or the swell direction, which again could be the bane because you're driving around surf checking all day long. But it's got to be one of the best parts of being in Hawaii is there's got to be a wave any given day somewhere.
Man, that's the fact. And the waves, the island is an island, it's a circle. So wherever the wind is going, wherever the swell is coming, you can always find something. And just the same here, when it comes to Ultimate, we play Ultimate 7 days a week, and the weather year-round is phenomenal. So,
or they find their way in for a gold there, into the corner, Big and Wet, staying on top. That's 3 in a row. They've been long, grindy points, but they're going the way of the purple there. But yeah, as you're saying, it's, I mean, Hawaiian weather seems to, you know, there's no off season. This is winter, and we're playing amidst the winter. If this is as cold as it gets, is it ever too hot to play in the summer? Not necessarily.
I don't think it ever gets too hot. And at the same time, like, this is our winter. We've turned our fans down from 3 to 1. We've closed the window. It's still open, but we've closed the window a little bit. This is winter. This is chilly. This is next level. We have a wind chill factor of 78. So be warned, fair traveler.
It's dropping. I got my hoodie on, actually. But it is beautiful here. As Big and Wet race out to a 3-point lead. Bag of wine. They got to find a way to get on the scoreboard here.
Steph, I want to say Big and Wet came prepared for wet weather, which is in the forecast, of course, right? But it looks like they've shown up for big and windy. These guys really dialed in these windy conditions, good flow, not getting stuck on a sideline. Really proud of this Big Island team gelling early in the tournament.
I mean, they've got similar acronyms. BOW versus BAW or BNW. Bow versus Bow. The Islander teams. Here's the pickup. Bag of wine from their own end, moving towards the midway. Haulers, and there's the turnover. Looking to get that one to Brian Wright or B-Rab, but they can't sight him, and Big and Wet continue. McCutcheon. Ooh, and that throw is off target. Looking to try and find something right up the guts. but cannot sight Eric Oyen. Ooh, here he is, Lev Gerstel. What's he got here for us? Here, now's his moment. Will he huck it? No, pops one forward, maintains possession, taking wise choices. This one. Bag of wine. Working it around. Right. Can't do no wrong. And he goes to Gerstel. Gerstel finds space and hits for the goal. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The TD pepper in the stat board gets himself on with an assist, and Bag of Wine are on the board.
That's right, Bag of Wine with the first stab at a point, finally on the board. Our own TD, what a legend. Coming in, putting this all together. Now, this is your first time up here, correct?
First time in the islands, the Hawaiian Islands for me. Absolutely. I think all of our crew, it's our first time. It's been, Dom has popped through on an extended layover, but yeah, all of us, our first time here, so we're all delighted.
Well, it's a pleasure to host you. I do have a question. Can we talk about your food tour?
Ah, yes.
Can we plug that? Can we plug other media on
of
ULTI.TV?
Of course, yes, sure. Steph Pazzo Must Eat. That's my YouTube channel. I am eating here. I've had yesterday I went to Konos and had the pork plate there. I went to what was the name of this bakery? Layla.
Lēʻahi Bakery.
Yeah, Lēʻahi Bakery.
Bakery.
I got the Cocoa Puffs and the biscuits with the guava jelly.
Okay.
I've got a few more. I've got a good friend that I met in Australia. She's an American from Minnesota, but has been living in Hilo for the last 8 or 9 years. And she's a school teacher, very organized, has like a PowerPoint presentation of all her recommendations that she quickly forwarded on to me. Perfect. So I've got lots to tick off still, but I'm off on the right foot here. What is the lunches that I've been...
If you want a local's perspective, let me point you in the right direction.
Yeah, hit me.
Yeah, we got, I would say, in Chinatown, there's this incredible Korean place, and it's like, it deserves a Michelin star. I'm going to blow it up. I'm not going to be able to get in there again after I say this. It's on Nu'uanu, right in the heart of Chinatown. And when you get over there, I want you to get the pasta. I want you to get the salmon. And it's blanking. I'm blanking right now. I'm so excited to tell you about it.
It's going to come to you. The salmon, heart of Chinatown, a Korean place. I'm ready for it.
It's called O'Kim's.
O'Kim's. Wow! Unbelievable. Bouncing. We got a game of Plinko here. What is this? The Price is Right? Where's Bob Barker? And in for the goal. No, it's down. And everything that could have happened except the goal there.
Completely sideways on that play.
So O'Kim's.
O'Kim's sounds like an Irish Korean spot.
Yeah.
And it is off the charts good.
All
it's
right.
right down the street from Fete, which I also highly recommend.
F-E-T, Fete?
F-E-T-E, Fete.
Fete, as like French party.
Exactly.
All right, O'Kim's and Fete. Any of you watching that are in town, you've got your food recommendations, but keep them open for me. Don't take up too much space. I've also been told about the Poi Factory and that I should be trying some Lau Lau and Haupia.
Absolutely.
As local dishes that are, whether I get them there or elsewhere, that those are things that I should be.
I'd recommend the underground, the local, is in town, a spot called, why am I blanking on it?
It's coming. It's going to come again.
You.
I want the underground. I want the ghetto, not necessarily ghetto, but the most local, down and dirty versions of these spots.
We want to get to Yama's Fish Market, and it's not as far.
Okay.
Waihole Poi Factory all the way around Honolulu. Beautiful drive, by the way. It's going to take you a good chunk.
Better part of an afternoon.
And you want to go early because they close early. Yeah.
All right.
So Yama's Fish Market in town on Young Street. You can get your squid luau. You can get your haupia. Their poke is awesome. You want to get the wasabi masago.
Yeah, see the poke I gotta get. I have not had my authentic Hawaiian poke yet. So much to try, so little time. I do have some time after the tournament where I'll go to Big Island and hang out in Hilo, so.
That was Chris Harrison, and he is known for fully committing on every layout.
Chris Harrison. My goodness, I think I remember him from Korean Ultimate. Did he live in Korea? Oh my goodness. He's also known for liberally putting on his birthday suit.
It's the same guy.
Yeah, my goodness.
You know, that component was one of the hallmarks of early Kaimanas over at the Waimanalo Polo Fields. In essence, those days when we hosted Kaimana and the Hopu Kaleva tournaments, it was essentially a consequence-free environment, and those days are long gone. The spirit of the game still lives strong here. But yeah, Chris Harrison in his birthday suit, sight to behold.
Nice. I'm amazed that we were able to put that together. I totally remember it. I got to go say hi after the game now. Here he is, the man spoken of, Chris Harrison. The around backhand works out for a completion. Through to the middle, still not in. T-Dog, and another one gets knocked away, doinked, if you will, and picked up by Big and Wet. Boom, jack deep immediately. The read works, comes back to the disc. Looking for an around, no. Steiner, he does go back. There's a foul called. It's in the hands of Lagasse, perhaps. And back in for the goal, into the corner. Big and Wet, stay ahead, extend the lead. And they're making the purple work for them.
It seemed like a long point.
It was. We've had a few long points here. I think that can be said. In a game that is 5 points in, we are almost 25 minutes in. We're averaging almost 5 points a game. And that is a slow-moving ordeal. If we keep that up, our 75 minutes,
Jason,
will amount to how many points? 15 total? That's not a lot of points. So let's see if the scoring pace picks up. Let's see if we hit a natural halftime in this one. 4-1 the score now. Big and Wet. Better than small and dry. We've got some local refreshments. Maybe not local. They're American.
That's local enough.
Yeah, I mean, for somebody from coming over from Europe who lives in Canada, this is a local refreshment. The Godzilla version of a, what do they call this? A Pabst Blue Ribbon? It's a beer? I've never heard of a
we call
beer
this
before.
We call this a. Oh, well, let me go into this. The reason that it was called Blue Ribbon, this is what we call it in America, is because it won a blue ribbon at the first World's Fair in Chicago.
It won a blue, and a blue ribbon is like a gold medal.
It's like the highest
the
standard
highest
in that beverage category.
In that beverage category? Well, if we only had one of those, these soft drinks will do the trick for now. Lev Kirstel putting himself on the highlight meter here. I'm not just the TD, I'm going to feature in the highlight clip. Leads and scores! It materializes. Kirstel doing it all. I think he's going to celebrate over at the admin table. play. What a rip down.
Our man Zach Cantor bringing it down in the end zone. You know, I want to see some action in the other end zone. Our guy down there, Clark Davis Jacoby, bringing the highlights and stills and video. Some of his stuff could end up on ESPN. He's got great editing, he's got an incredible eye for it.
Who's that, Jacoby?
This is Clark Davis Jacoby down here in the far end zone.
Which number? 1?
No. On filming.
Ah.
Yeah. He's got a lens so big.
Ah, yes, Clark. Clark, yes, I met him.
Last
Clark
week,
Davis Jacoby?
Clark Jacoby Davis?
Okay. Those two words in
those three
one
words.
order or the
Those
other?
3 words and
Clark
someone,
is definitely first.
It's first. They're Jacoby Davis Jacoby.
One
Jacoby.
of the two. We at ULTI.TV were offered to use and gladly used a lot of his footage to create some
for
of
your
our
promo.
openers and the promos. They were
Masterfully.
and then I got to meet
great.
him yesterday
Yep.
and again today to say hi and honor him for the work that he's done. But yeah, definitely love what he's done. So glad that he's still shooting and keeping the promos rolling while we add to it with a live stream. More, bigger, and better here at Kaimana.
Our man JP missing Arj on that one, but Mikey Palmer newly engaged to one Fia Murtaugh, who's also on the field. Mikey
Wait,
Palmer bringing the disc in right
Where's
now.
Mikey Palmer?
He's
got
the man
disc.
with the disc right here.
The guy who's sitting right behind you, who's the founder of ULTI.TV, is also named Mikey Palmer.
Wow! Congrats! Did you get engaged recently as well? Oh, okay. All right.
And in England as well, there's a Mikey Palmer. Okay, it could be the same one then, but the Mikey Palmer, a popular name in the ultimate community, I guess.
At the elite level.
At the elite level.
Right.
If you want to do something special.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Mikey Palmer with a disc, looking big to our man Jason Anthonian. Shout out to Jason Anthonian with the catch right now.
Yeah, he is good at providing libations and much more than that.
He's also like our local Goaltimate ambassador.
All right.
Yeah.
Keeping that game alive and well here. Chris Harrison in the booth. I wonder if he remembers meeting in the days of Korea and Ultimate. I believe we met at a tournament in either Hong Kong or Singapore, but Hong Kong or the Philippines. Then I would say it was likely Hong Kong. I did play a few tournaments in the Philippines too. Yeah. Rapazzo, Steph Rapazzo. Yeah, nice. Love seeing it. Chris Harrison, we're bringing things full circle here. We got to work out which tournament it was, either the Philippines or Hong Kong. I did the Philippines more than Hong Kong. Only one tournament in Hong Kong. Philippines. Nine, 10. It would have been a Philippines in 11 then. I did do the Boracais. I did more Manila Spirits though. We'll work it out after the game, but great to see Chris Harrison. He's working it out there with Bag of Wine. They've got their hands full thus far, doubled up by Big and Wet. This is the Aloha division. Bag of Wine with this. Murtaugh gets it up into scoring position. Palmer turns around and looks at the end zone. Leads. Oh, the Mac might have helped, but it didn't. Knocked it away.
Definitely looking for a honey pass on that one.
Honey. Oh, no, that one bounces away too. Now a super short field. Mike Palmer leads in. The goal not quite yet solidified. And there's the backhand that gets it done for the goal. And who was that again on the assist?
Jason Anthonian.
Jason Anthonian.
When you speak with him, he's gonna ask you one thing. Have you heard of Hawaii Ultimate on the YouTube? And then he's gonna ask you follow-up question. Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Hawaii Ultimate.
Hawaii
Ultimate.
Hawaii Ultimate. That's it. He
Hawaii
is our
Ultimate.
Ulti guy. He's pushing it. Much like your ULTI.TV, he's our ULTI.TV.
All right, ULTI.TV, make it happen.
He'll say, hey, big guy, like and subscribe.
All right. Let me look at that channel now and do my part, my small part. It's really easy if you really,
Yeah.
want to follow the prompts. If I could only spell Hawaiian. Hawaiian Ultimate, there we are. Subscribed, boom. I'm in it.
You're in.
And now for those of you watching at home, make sure you do the same thing. It was that easy. I found it and I subscribed. And if you're watching this, you're already on ULTI.TV, make sure you hit that button and subscribe as well.
Hey, while we're plugging YouTube, let's go ahead and like and subscribe to Clark Jacoby Davis.
Oh yes,
We got the name right.
Clark Jacoby Davis.
That's the
Get
one.
on it. And that's a YouTube channel as well.
YouTube, Instagram. You can hit him up on AOL. I think he's still got an OG account there on Instant Messenger.
Do all the things.
MySpace it. Couchsurf it, Friendster, whatever. He's there. He's your guy.
First pass out of the end zone. Rachel keeps it in play, but then gets thrown into the zone one pass later. Crystal on the pickup. Floaty, and that's going to float too far. Wrong edge, and it goes out of bounds. Into play, hard cut, charging into the zone. And big gainer. Lucan. Working the pivots. Goes inside. Oyen. To Markowitz. Back out. And what happened there with that riser? I don't even see the disc right now. There it is. So that's gonna go back to big and wet. Eric Oyen. Whole lot of vowels in that last name. Oyen taps it in, almost. Almost. Wind staying strong. Is this a gender matching inequivalence? So, bag of wine. We're playing 3-4 MMP, while I think it was meant to be 3-4 or 4-3 FMP. And we'll get the change here. I think officially they could have the chance to start the point over, but if Bag of Wine is happy to just switch, Big and Wet are still in an advantageous position, obviously, in front of the end zone with the disc, so they'll keep it there. Can they finish it? Markowitz works it in for the score. Big and Wet go back up by 2. It's 5-3. We are 36 and a half minutes into this baby.
Hey, Steph, do we know the records of these teams so far in the tournament?
I do not right now, but I may be able to get onto this. Let's see if tournament schedule is scores being put in.
Oh, okay. Live updates as well.
So we can find out. Bag of Wine lost their first game. Big and Wet lost their first game. And I think that's it. They're both 0-1. So this is for the first win of the tournament thus far. Whoever can get to the finish line. Big and Wet in a advantageous position.
Got a good amount of time left. Yeah.
Plenty of time to play.
Haven't even reached half yet. You know, you asked earlier about each county, each island, and the representation. Is it bigger on Big Island or bigger community here? And for a smaller community, I got to give kudos to Big and Wet right now. Really showing up and also playing incredibly spirited Frisbee.
Doing it right, incredibly spirited is what you kind of expect in a whole division of Aloha. It's not to say that you expect poor spirit in the upper divisions, but I suppose a higher level of competition, a bigger desire to win sometimes puts some compromise to the spirit, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but yeah.
There's some truth to it.
We call that the mana division, the power division. That's what mana means in Hawaiian. Olelo Hawaii, we say mana, power.
Mana. Kaimana, is there any connection of that?
You know, I knew you were going to ask me that. So quite literally, it means the power of the ocean. So Kai is ocean. Kaimana, the power of the ocean.
Love it. I'm glad you've got all these answers at the tip of your tongue, Chris. Very helpful to have the locals in the booth here at Kaimana. That one goes wide, but nice sticky fingers to keep it in play. Strong hands again. And that one hits the turf. And now they'll pick up and go the other way. Ooh, speculator. Nice bid, almost. I think it would have been very close had she caught it. I think maybe some of the body was touching outside the line, but would have been fun to watch back and try and find a perspective, but not to be. Does bounce off the hand, and another one does as it's sent deep for the goal. Big and Wet, make it 6-3.
You know, we're so close to the wind, the power of the wind, right? This side it's unbuffered. The wind is coming from our trades, the northeast, right through this valley, this channel between Diamond Head and our Ko'olau Mountains. And on this field in particular, I mean, of course, throughout the tournament, staying with the disc. There's a lot of bumps, a lot of macks, but when it goes up, those teams that are persistent, going to the disc, wanting it, stabbing at it after the first, second, third touch when it's in the air, coming down with the disc, those are the teams that are winning, right?
Steady focus, staying with it, second efforts. I quizzed Steven this morning. MAC is an acronym. Do you know what the MAC stand for?
I don't, but I always thought it was referring to the 90s song Return of the Mac. Like,
Return of the Mac, Daddy
right?
Mac.
Exactly.
It is a mid-air correction, is what a Mac is. When you talk about Mac lines,
I get
to
it,
be able
I get
to move the disc or, you know.
not
make
as
it-
much soul in that, but I'll accept it.
Yeah,
I'll accept it.
I
Yeah.
like Return of the Mac. Who sings Return of the Mac? Is that Craig Mac? We'll have to get to the bottom of that one. We'll use the modern wonders of the internet.
Ask your intern.
Well, that's my intern, or I'll ask the chat first. Who does sing Return of the Mac? Can you get there before I do?
I jest about the intern because the production value, the quality is so incredible here at ULTI.TV. I got to commend you on it.
Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac. I would not have come up with that. Will that come in? Ooh, it may possible injury there. That's tough to see. But I think 2 players on the ground. And that is tough. That one came in just at the sideline. Both players threw their bodies. And both players still on the ground. I mean, innocent, I don't think they hit each other. I think they both just hit the ground very hard. Almost ironic or improbable that they would both hit the ground like that and have some injury from it. Liam Grant said that he thought a Mac was a motion-assisted catch. I don't think so, Liam, but I'm happy to be wrong. It happens every now and again.
The Mac would imply that the disc continues to move, right?
Yeah, because it's not necessarily there's no catching part of the Mac.
You Mac it to somebody and then they catch it.
Yeah, I believe I'm right, Liam, but I'd be happy to be proven wrong. Any sense, it's always worthy of a little bit of yammer, a little bit of bant about some of the vernacular in our sport. Liam Grant, of course, the Lēʻahi surf expert. You know Liam, Chris? Do you know of Liam? Great commentator, great Irish player. He lives in Lēʻahi and he surfs some slabs out that way.
Wow, if he's surfing slabs, he's a madman. I would consider him a helmet. That's a different level of surfer.
Yeah, he goes. Yeah. He goes. He charges.
That's all time.
Mikey Palma with the disc on the doorstep. He goes looking for right in the backfield. He says, like, get a bit more open for me, dude. And he does. And the leading throw has a bit too much lead on it. And B-Rab sees one turn itself over.
You know, Brian lives on the Big Island now, and I'm not saying that he's throwing the game for them, but I'm getting a nod from the commissioner or from the tournament director.
Hey guys, I'm on your team next year, right?
Right.
Deal.
Right. No, we love Brian. We absolutely love, and we miss Brian on Oahu.
Big and
Mikey
wet,
Palmer.
complete that deep shot that takes up half the field. Immediate timeout called. He knows his horses ain't getting there in time for him to have an upfield look. Takes the timeout, and that's going to put him into a break. We're going to take a short break here, too. We'll be back with more action from Kaimana Classic 37.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
What are they, spaceships from Mars? No, they're Frisbee. Watch it soar. It flies way around like a bird. You can even run for a pass. You can play all kinds of games. Isn't it amazing? Frisbee Flying Saucer. Yours at Toy Drug and Department Store.
Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And Freedom
That was absolutely incredible.
He's in a great spot. He's in a perfect spot. Yes, his massive head has blocked everything. That was a huge play, but we have seen none of it. Finny, he's done it.
Sixth Street, big and wet. Chris Garth alongside myself, Steph Rapazzo. We're using every moment to reconnect. A small world, as we've said, but how long were you in the Gold Coast for when you were there?
So I lived on the Gold Coast for about 3 months.
Okay.
I was there for the Quickie Pro, there to surf. I stayed with a homie and his girlfriend. They're married now. They're amazing people. Lyle, if you're listening, if you're watching, I know you're not, but he's in broadcast as well. From surfing to the Olympics to F1, he's an incredible broadcast mogul, just genius. And hosted me the entire time that I was living off of Mermaid.
Yeah, Mermaid Beach.
Yeah. And
right in the middle of the Gold Coast.
It was so wonderful. And I was there to surf, and I needed to run. I needed to cross-train, and I had always played Ultimate, and I found you guys. And you were so kind to pick me up and drive me to Byron and Brisbane, and just like...
I mean, we were always, I wouldn't say desperate, but like anytime we had somebody come into town who like knew how to play and was like, you know, had some rhythm and history of playing, we were keen to integrate. We had a program that was a lot, built on development. When I started, I was the only one who played. So, a few more got experience, and then, a few more that we inherited. So anytime we had people like, hey, I can play, it's like, yeah, you're in. I'll tell you, we're going to Byron next weekend. We got a BPL game in Brisbane, and they got a goal there, big and wet, too. As we get to reminisce, big and wet, stay ahead, 7-3. They're going to take it to half with that. But, those were some good times. And as he came up to me this morning, it's like, took my second, the gerbil wheel was spinning like, oh my God, yes, I do totally remember this. Like, I never would have imagined that I might have remembered it, or when I first looked at you, I was like, do I know this guy?
Well, I had a lot more hair then, and I had this sick mustache, so it was just like, I was a bombing down. Yeah, I was a bombing down in Coolangatta.
Yeah.
And it was, dude, I just want to thank you. Like, I was telling my wife, this guy, like, you took care of me. And for the short amount of time that I was there, we played a lot of Frisbee. And I'm so grateful. And it's just so wonderful to see that you're so involved and you continue to do amazing things for this community and this sport. So it's an honor, it's a privilege. ULTI.TV, thank you so much for coming to our very humble Kaimana Classic.
Wow, it is our absolute pleasure. For me, wildly serendipitous to meet you, but for ULTI.TV, we love doing this stuff. We'll continue doing this stuff as long as we possibly can. Keep it rolling, more spots all over the world to bring Ultimate to everyone. As we get a quick check, we're going to take a time out here. We'll be back with more action in the second half. It's 7-3 Big Wet over Bag of Wine.
He's in a great spot. He's in a perfect spot. Yes, his massive head has blocked everything. That was a huge play, but we have seen none of it. Finny, he's done it.
Oh, Mondo. He's a legend. We actually have an award named after him. He was our godfather. Kaimana was, I think he played from the second one on.
And we're back. It's 7-3, big and wet ahead of Bag of Wine. And checking in with the chats. Liam played Kaimana back in 2014. So much fun. Rest in peace, Mondo. Stephen Atwell was talking a bit about him, but talk a bit more about Mondo and what he meant, what he did for this community and this event.
Sure. Raimondo Chan was the king of Kaimana. Raimondo Chan, king of Kaimana, just really held it down from, I believe he played from the second until maybe the 31st. So like 30 years of Kaimana as a dedicated director, volunteer, coordinator, and just made it everything that it was from the development of the early years into its heydays at the polo fields. He was a little Chinese guy, and he would land shark, and we talked about Chris Harrison, birthday, suit situation. Mondo Chan, just the same. But he was the full embodiment of Aloha, a competitive player all the way through the end. And we honor him at this Kaimana Classic. There will be, as I said, an award ceremony to commemorate him.
There's going to be a Hall of Fame, a Kaimana Hall of Fame award ceremony that happens over the course of this weekend as well.
That's correct. This is something that Lev talked about on your podcast. We expand our Hall of Fame for our local community, and it really just commemorates all of the goodwill, all of the strong volunteerism and commitment to this community, to the hula community. And Mondo was a champion of that year after year.
I'd love to hear the folklore, the legend of Mondo. I'd love to know about all those who, trailblazed the way for the sport and the events like this to continue on for all they are worth to the community. We're going back and forth here in this one. On this point, Bag of Wine are back to within striking distance. Can they put one onto the goal sheets here? No, another one off the hand. They're gonna start over. We've got about 20 minutes remaining. 20 minutes and 10 seconds right now. And a speculator, that will go out. And a chance to score here, as good as they've had in for the goal. Bag of Wine, make it 4-7 with that one, and they will put their D-line back out on the field.
Yeah, Nikhil to David, 2 younger members of this Honolulu community, but incredible homies, just rad dudes. David is a thespian, among other things. He's played in a number of local plays, and a very talented actor and improv player.
We get some love in the chat for Arj, both Artimani, watching from New York, proud big sister of 42, and cheering from Rochester. That's my son, Arj, number 42. So Arj has got the family behind him. Arjun Ramani bringing in the viewers and the fans as he runs across the field right now.
That's right. How about a shout out, ULTI.TV, like and subscribe. Obviously, you're there. Make it happen.
You're
Keep
there.
the program
You're on
running.
the page. The like button's easiest. It's so easy from now. From where you are, if you're watching this game, clicking that button is easy as pie. Subscribing is like, okay, a little bit more difficult. You gotta find the bell. But it's still very, very, very easy. You should do it. And when you get the time, look into being a YouTube member or a Patreon contributor. If those things resonate with you and aren't going to, you know, prevent you from eating or anything, then go ahead and do that and help support us.
Hey, speaking of eating, do you have any Valentine's plans? You taking anybody out? Anybody taking you out?
No romantic Valentine plan. We will have a ULTI.TV Valentine's this evening.
There we go.
Mike Palmer has offered to be my Valentine. It's under consideration. I have the Frisbee. This is a wonderful part of the game. I love having the Frisbee. Dom wants me to give it back. I'm just going to keep it, though. No, I'll give it to Dom. I've got my completion percentage is on point as that one goes back into play. Anya. Ooh, it just shoots for the goal, and it could work. Oh, just off. The read went up a half second early, perhaps.
B-Rad with a swatting D on that one.
He's motioning people out of the lane, but the defense stays. Will that come back in? Lev Gersta was hoping that it would maybe, but no chance. That's going right back to the goal line. Never in. Ambitious.
It's good to see Kat back in the game for Bag of Wine. She's the one that took one to the face a little bit early
Ah, yes,
in the game.
the Falcon. Have you heard of that term before, a Falcon?
I mean, I know the car, right?
Yeah, the Ford Falcon that is it's prevalent in Australia.
It's prevalent in
not
Australia.
many other countries
right?
that I know of.
Yeah.
But a falcon, to be falconed, is to be hit in the head with a flying object. It is one of the weirdest parts of the Australian vernacular I know.
Wouldn't you assume that what's the bird that swoops at you?
Oh, the magpie.
Wouldn't you assume that it'd be the magpie?
Yeah, maybe it would make more sense.
I don't know.
Magpies are deadly. Like, have you ever seen videos of people wearing bike helmets with zip ties peeled out so they're like whiskers almost, so that the magpie can't get in tight? It's like a porcupine head. But that's how serious people take not being swooped, is that they will turn their helmets into hedgehog-like opportunity. I've been swooped a couple times by magpies when I was in Australia. and often on a bicycle. I don't know what it is about it, like when you're moving at that speed or something. But man, they're scary. They get big beaks, and if that ever connected with any of the vitals, eyes, mouth, nose,
no bueno.
ear,
That's
you're
not
in
good.
big old trouble.
Yeah, that's a place you don't want to end up, my friend.
Australia, there's a lot of parts of the wildlife that could end you.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of cougars down there too.
Yeah, the dingoes. I mean, everything. There's a cougar or two. There's a cougar or two. I thought they were dingoes, but I might know what you're saying. Here comes the pull. Bag of wine. Get things going, Harrison. Ooh, in that one. Off the hands of Sheehan. And picked up the other way. For big and wet, they throw towards the end zone, but can't quite make it work. Now Bag of Wine coming the other way. Harrison. Mounting stall count, pops over a backhand. Leads. Then Salo connects, and now Harrison looks upfield. Low backhand to Sheehan, and the deep shot, and they were not on the same page there. The cut could not continue into the end zone.
You know, a lot of these rushed passes from Bag of Wine may be because our local community just wrapped up our Goaltimate season.
And so, like, faster stall counts?
Stall counts 5.
Goalty.
That might be on the mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we've got a floater. Hanger. And Harrison knocks it away, keeps it out of harm's way. The under comes, fills in. That's Cantor to Harrison. Back into the dump space. Quickly back into the hands of Harrison. Ooh, the around pops up, and it is stolen by 2 purple hands at once. And the next throw is off target in the short field for Bag of Wine. About 10 minutes and change to play. We're in the 64th minute. Ooh. Well handled and then unable to be well handled. Bounces away. The wind picked up and made that a tricky situation.
That was good goal line offense by Bag of Wine. Trying to keep it off of that sideline and resetting in the middle.
Looking for options. Really only wanted a backhand there, it seemed. And then here comes the big backhand. Hanging. And second effort. The layout to keep that one alive. A beautiful pickup there, and Bag of Big and Wet, rather, extend to make it 9-4.
Hey, just as we were saying, staying with the disc when it goes up, that first second touch, staying with bringing it down, that's what's making the champions this weekend.
Yeah, it is the little things, the fundamentals are not so fundamentally easy when the wind picks up like this. And we were mentioning in the last game, passage of play that looks easy And it is easy in normal conditions, like 2 fast no stall count throws that, one beats a mark and one continues quickly to the far sideline. Those things seem so easy and so evident, and they should, but in this wind they're not. And to, mechanically pull it off in this weather is the difference. As well as staying on top of things, the bobbles, the bumps, getting the bounces to go your way by staying focused is what it's going to take to get some dubs in pool play here on day 1 on a windy Kaimana 37.
I don't know.
7 minutes in.
I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but they're saying this might be the best day of the tournament, weather-wise.
Yeah?
That's what
that's
they're
bad
saying.
news.
Is that bad news? I don't know.
Let's see how this all plays out. And I guess, but mostly they're saying wind is going to be the natural phenomenon that we're going to see the most of.
Sure. If that's what you think.
It sounds like it.
It sounds like.
Maybe rain too. It could be everything.
Steph, around here we say you can't have rainbows without rain. So.
That is so true.
Ben Barna and JP, 2 veterans of the Big Island ultimate scene.
Shot hanging up, and it is going to go out of bounds.
That was our man Tang. Yeah, David.
And Garth, as you did at the start of the tournament, we want we get somebody talking in the chats here. 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
That's right. That's our man Pickles. Hey, Pickles, shout out. Thanks for the text. I wasn't sure if I could or should, but thanks for encouraging that. That's right. I need 4 things from everybody back at home. Number 1, empty your hands. And then I need 2 claps. And I won't cuss on this one, but I do say for a mother flippin' Ric Flair, and then we.
For a mother flippin' Ric Flair. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And Kaimana is official. Bag of wine are back on the board. It's 9-5. What a way to make a living.
That's the honey point right there. That's Mikey Palmer and his new fiancee, Fia Murtaugh.
Oh, look at the honey there. Sticky hands, sticky fingers. Staying close, staying sweet.
Couple of cute kids over there. We love them.
So that makes it 9-5. We are about 69 minutes in. I will confirm that once this replay finishes up. I have another look at the throw from Mikey Palmer. In for the goal. You may have believed that it was all taken and no given, but now at 9-5, Bag of Wine are doing a bit of taking of their own. Do they have enough time? A betting man would say no, but we've seen crazier things happen. Depends what the odds are. Give me the right odds, I'll take Bag of Wine.
You know what? I'll take a bag of goon any day.
Bag of goon.
I'll take a bag of goon any day. We're up, we're down. Just give me that bag of goon.
Do they say a bag of goon anywhere else? Or do people now know what a bag of goon is outside of Australia?
That's just our experience. Like we can connect again over that window of our lives.
Bag of goon. Slap the old goon bag. And nice pull, very nice pull. And imagine there were goon bags around here. What kind of fun could be had? As big and wet, stepping into this possession.
Good spirit.
can't stress the importance of staying hydrated at these tournaments.
You know, I was going to say the same thing, but suddenly Lev did something amazing with a huge D. It's still anyone's game. I was going to ask, can I say something political? Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Putting the high and hydrated here at Kaimana. A backhand through the middle. Here's Arj. He's got the fan club back home. Watching from the New York States of Mind. Dumps back. Barna. Sorry, that's Cho. Cho leads. That's jamming it up the jam hole there for sure. Not a lot of real estate. And looking for the corner. Unable to find Ramani. And that's going to go back to Bag of Wine.
I'm just going to say impeccable defense by our tournament director, Lev, for being at least 15 yards behind him. That was phenomenal.
In your pocket defense. That's
exactly.
What they teach.
In someone else's pocket defense. That's what I like to call it.
I had a pocket. It was the right one. And we've got a little festival of turnovers happening right now. Let's see if they can turn it into a festival of goal scoring, get the Sellies out. Joy. No! No, it's not possible, but it is. It happened. There's the goal. There's the spike. 10-5.
Kat Ruiz putting punctuation on that point. And like we said time and time again, when the disc goes up, it's anyone's disc. You can bring it down if you stay with it, if you want it. Those fundamentals, getting at it, staying with it. Kat Ruiz.
Give yourself a round
Thumbs
of applause.
up, hats
Pat
off.
that own back. We'll big you up to Kat Ruiz as you come down with a hell of a second effort layout goal. Big time on the ULTI.TV streams. Look at it again. No, that's missed. That doesn't count. Yes, it does count! For the goal. And they are running away with this one. 74 minutes and change. We're going to hear the horn at this point. This will be the last point of the game with a 5-point lead, unless they allow them to have a point worth 5, but I don't even think the rules would allow the captains to allow that. If the captains were inebriated enough to even want to allow that on their own accord. Apuni Oana are up next. They are on the far sideline warming up. Also wearing purple. Purple a popular color this year. Had a handful of purples on already.
Hey, you want to know how to say purple in Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Olala Hawaii, we would say poni.
Pony.
P-O-N-I.
So
Pony.
like pony, the horse, but pony.
Poni.
Pony.
Poni.
All right. Wearing
There's
the
your
pony.
horn.
Yeah, I want all the little translations. You know, like I do need all the lessons, but I would say like the short and sweet ones, one-worders, are the ones that are that have the potential to stick.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you could speak it, but you could also feel it, embrace it, and be it, right?
I'm here to feel it, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it all in. Here they are. Is this a scoring point to end it? We haven't heard the horn yet, have we?
We did hear the horn.
We did just hear the horn, okay. So this
And a
will
big
be
boost.
it. Will it end on a bag of wine, or will it end on a big and wet on the doorstep? In, not in for the goal, but another completion. There it is for the goal. Big and wet, getting it done. Angela Mulligan does not need to do that one again. That is a goal.
Wow, I love what you did with that. Mulligan doesn't need to do it again. My man.
It all counts. 11-5, big and wet. Get her done. Chris Garth in the booth. A unexpected reunion that I was very happy and privileged to get this surprise honor of reliving old times and making new time memories for the next time we meet.
In real time.
In real time. It's all happening in the present.
That's
no
right.
time like it. But Chris, you're a legend. Thank you so much for your local knowledge, for jumping into the booth, for helping us out. It is our pleasure to be here, but yeah, it's been an absolute slice.
Steph, thanks so much. As I like to say, hey, I'll see you in finals.
Yes, baby. We'll see it. I'll tell you what. We did an okay job making finals in some of my playing days, but I've never had as much consistency featuring in the finals until I moved into the commentary booth.
Exactly.
Now it's an automatic, baby.
Exactly.
I'm there every time.
Exactly.
Who's going to be there with us? I hope you guys stay locked in. The next game is an absolute banger back in the Mana division. We will have Kapuni Ohana, the defending champs, taking on Exist, a New York club team that has all the parts to take down some top-level competition. Make sure you stay locked in for that. For Chris Garth, I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch you all next time.
Mahalo. Nui loa.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, ultimate.
My first one was